We all love gaming, and that common interest is probably what brought you to this video. I myself grew up playing my entire life. But it's definitely something we spend way too much money on these days. And just a heads up, this one's gonna be for all you Xbox players out there. Sorry, PlayStation. So, welcome to the second installment of great games that are free on Xbox Game Pass. In case you haven't figured it out already, this next one's gonna be on Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Now this video is gonna be strictly my opinion on this game. You may experience something different, and then later on I'll also hit up what some of the big companies out there also said about this game. Also, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm nobody important, no big company. Just think of it from the point of view of one friend telling another friend about a video game. If I have to compare it to another game, it's probably going to be Dark Souls. There's the puzzle solving element, there's, the dungeon crawler, and then that combat element. It all feels very similar. Not that that's exactly a bad thing. Dark Souls is a very successful franchise. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if this game was a little bit inspired by it. So, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit off-put by how confusing the story was at first. It kind of just drops you in there, doesn't tell you anything. But it does make up with a lot of the content that you can find out there in the world. There's these little stones around the levels that you can focus in on, and it'll let you know some of the lore and more of the storyline. That way you can discover, why you're really there. And as for the storyline, I don't want to give too much away here, but it was as my understanding that Senua is basically going through hell to save her dead lover's soul. One thing I really enjoyed though is the combat system. And it's nothing too hard, it progressively gets harder, but I just found it really, really fun to go up against these really interesting enemies. There's a combo system, there's, a block and parry system, there's a dodge and roll system, there's also a tiny little special you can use when you charge up your focus, and it really helps your character kick some ass. Another cool thing I enjoyed is definitely the level design. There's indoors, there's outdoors, there's underground, there's dark places, there's light places, a little bit of everything. And some of it's actually genuinely scary. There's a few moments in this game that I can actually pass for an actual horror game. Stuff that gets your heart rate pounding, gets you on the edge of your seat, really just scares you a bit. Now, as for some of the reviews from some of the bigger companies, I know IGN gave it a 9 out of 10, and so did Steam. It also got an 88% on Metacritic. And I know there's also a sequel coming pretty soon. And if you have the Xbox Game Pass, it's definitely worth it. It's free. And if you don't, it's definitely worth giving the Xbox Game Pass a good try. Anyway, that was my whole take on the game. Do with it what you want. It's just my recommendations. Like I said, I'm no big publisher or anything. Just think of these videos as one friend giving another friend some advice on games. I know it's not my usual video, but I like to change it up every now and then, so just let me know what you think. Should I keep this going? Should I end it here? Or, just let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for watching if you made it this far, and if you're new here, like and subscribe, it'll really help me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video.